I'm hoping. So we're doing live. We're live.
Do you need to tell me?
No, because I'm not going to do the live thing yet. That's later.
Okay.
What are you on about? The camera?
Yeah.
That iPhone. We're live anyway. Don't worry about it. Anyway, hey guys, we are live and having an argument right now. You've come to tune into the Barracuda, and the dog is kicking off. Brucey! That was the dog that everyone saw in the bookshop. People commented on Bruce being in the, because I did it on an ultra wide lens, so you could see him under the desk, and people were like, "Oh, you're a nice little dog." Said, yeah, he barks a lot and usually snores in the video. Brucey, go in your bed. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, today we're going to be looking at Barracuda Bay as a live stream. We've never done one of these before, so we thought we'd try it out. Sadly, I don't have very much decent equipment for doing live streams. This is literally just an old HD webcam that I've got, so the audio is also coming out of that. I tried to have a look at maybe sorting it out, but it didn't seem to work. So we're just doing it with this and trying it out, and hopefully it's all okay. But this is the Barracuda Bay, like I've said about 20 times now. And I got so excited that this already been opened. So this is actually an empty box. And I thought it'd be easier to open it and get all the numbered bags in order in the right places, so you don't have to watch us messing around with that. So we've got the instructions here on the iPad, which you can't see, but it's they're right here on the iPad. So we're going to be doing it on this because it's a bit easier than putting the book in the way. And so I'm going to go get packet ones and these little base plates. I think it's those ones. Is that the right ones that are on the number? The right number of... Yeah, no, is it the right stud number? I think so. Looks it, doesn't it? And now the scissors. And now I'll turn on the iPhone, which is what you're on about. Why would I turn it on whilst we're talking to the camera?
I didn't think about that. Okay. I'm guessing I just need to. Oh, these plates aren't they?
Yeah, I think they are quarter base plates. I think they're 16 by 16.
Okay,
No, but they're 16 by 16 in terms of they're a quarter size of a base plate. It's okay. I was just basically what we were on about was I'm also recording the time lapse above this because we're still going to do a review video of the Barracuda Bay. This is just literally just a tester for us live streaming it.
Yeah.
So there are actually people online. Hello, dog lover and generic stud. Pretty cool that people are actually on here. I wasn't even expecting anyone.
Would come,
No.
did you?
Yes, Downtown Diner is one that we've reviewed. I think you've already commented on that. But yes, we've got all the modular sets first, didn't we, before we went on to these ideas sets?
Yeah.
Basically, we managed to afford all these sets because we were supposed to have gone to London a couple of weeks ago, and it was the first week of the corona outbreak in the UK, and everything got cancelled. We were supposed to go see the Harry Potter theatre release,
yeah,
which were really disappointed because we had books for ages. But sadly, we couldn't go. But we were very lucky and got all our money back. So we decided to spend it on setting up my Lego City because I've been wanting to do it for ages.
Yeah.
And if you can see in the background, I've been a big Star Wars collector for quite some time. Oh, okay. My name is Bricketar, apparently. Cool. But yeah, so yeah, I've been a big Star Wars collector for quite a while. So yeah, just recently got into Lego City stuff, haven't we?
Yeah, I've got quite a bit of the Christmas, quite a few of the Christmas.
Yes, you've had the Christmas creator sets for quite a while. So, right, let's put these over here out of the way. Okay, so this is absolutely massive. I counted the bags earlier. There are 27 bags of these. And 15 different numbered ones, I think it was, with then 3 non-numbered. Another cool thing is that I had a look because I was double checking earlier. There are no stickers in this set at all,
which is great because you hate stickers.
I absolutely hate stickers because I'm one of those people that if you get secondhand Lego or any Lego, I'm the guy who's put the stickers on wrong. So yeah, really.
Although you're getting better with them, aren't they?
Patience. You're improving these. Patience more than anything.
Yeah, not your strong point.
No, you just don't do patience. So, right, I think there's a bloke in here somewhere. So let's try and get. There we go.
I'm loving these crabs.
Yeah, they're actually we have
Brilliant.
we have another one of those in the shack,
Okay.
the hidden side.
Hidden side. We haven't done that
shrimp
yet,
shack.
have we?
No, there's another one that I need to build.
Is it one of these colours or is it?
I think it's a different one.
Ooh,
If I remember rightly.
oh,
Let me put this.
and another frog. What was the frog in?
Frog was in the 3-in-1. No, he was in the vets for the corner garage.
Yes.
But I also have them in Jabba the Hutt's palace back here as a reference. He's there. Look. We've got a spare one as well somewhere. So this is our first guy, and he should have a pirate sword, whatever they're called. What are they called? Those pirate swords? Scallard, saber,
Scallion?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
To pretend to know pirate talk. That's the if I can put him there. That's the first minifigure.
Shouldn't he have a?
Apparently, Dog Love is working on their modular compatible police station. So is that a custom build then? Is that one that you're actually custom making, or is it a police station set that you're then going to convert into a modular style?
Is that his gun? That looks massive.
Yeah, it's a musket, isn't it? No, that's fine. That's the one I wish they put with the unique Hamleys minifigure. They should have had something like that, but they didn't.
Yeah, that was a bit disappointing for the price, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Custom, wicked. You have to send us pictures when you've done that. That'd be really cool. Because I've been looking at getting cause obviously for a city you kind of need to have all the different ambulance, police station, fire station, but we didn't get the modular fire station because that was ages ago, and I just haven't seen a decent hospital or police station. So I have been looking at mock builds.
Yeah, you did look at one hospital sets, didn't you?
Yeah, last year's one, but they were already very expensive on eBay.
It's a bit pricey.
Because I wanted to get 2 of those and make my own modular from that. But right, let's get into this. Do you want to build it, and I'll try and sort out the pieces?
Oh.
It's only the little pirate ship and our first printed piece as well. So, yeah, I've not looked at. I tried not to look anyway as much as possible at this set. I've watched the designer video, just because I like these designer videos. They're very cool.
It's quite interesting to hear all the stories, isn't it?
Yeah, especially the ideas ones. Because obviously, this was actually designed by one of us. Basically a guy at home would love the Lego making a set. So,
I mean, I say that, and I never watched the maker videos. I just hear it all from you, don't I?
Basically, yeah. Because I make you watch my videos, in which I usually talk about it anyway.
You've normally told me before you make the video. Come on. Right, so it's our flag piece, isn't it? We've got multiple flag pieces in this one then.
Well, yeah, it's Pirates.
Yeah,
I think so.
of course.
Is it once they printed it once, yeah, Jolly Roger.
Jolly Roger, yeah.
That's the new one that, again, that was what the designers mentioned. The graphic designer mentioned that from the original sets, they actually changed these slightly, so they actually have more of a minifigure style head for the skeleton, which is pretty cool. Quite a nice detail that they've gone towards. Oh, that goes, yeah.
Goes to the back.
That is a bit of a weird clip to it. And that was where the other sword went. Was it in the front?
Okay, and we need to put these things in.
The oars.
The oars and.
Do they just clip on? Yeah, they just says to put them there.
I'll just place them on then. Oh, you put one on the front.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
I
think they just place maybe.
Yeah, I think it's just to put with the boat.
Yeah.
You can probably put them over in the.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the first mini boat as well that goes with the set. So I'll put him over here, although he's not in the camera. I'll put him here, and people can see him. Whilst I do all the bits. It's weird it doesn't tell you how many people are actually.
Yeah, it does at the top.
Oh yeah, 4. Oh, brilliant.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
I know if Dom's watching, he wouldn't be commenting in the comment section anyway.
Where's this piece?
Oh, you have to. 1 by 2. I had that somewhere. There you go.
Hiding it.
Oh. I was trying to put them all together.
Sorting.
Yeah, it's a really weird blue. I don't know if they've used this blue before for big base plates. It's completely different to my base plate I bought. But yeah, I'm going to try somehow to put this in the city. I don't have that much room for a Lego city, but I'm actually going to do it as a little joke where they're actually stranded like at the beach on mine. The fact that they've kind of just got there and they thought, sod it, I don't really care. I'm just going to stay here. And I thought it'd be quite funny that maybe the pirates are going shopping and there's one like in one of the shops buying a coffee or something. Whoops.
Coffee, rum.
Yeah, but he's obviously gone. He's not into it anymore because they've got a pub anyway, haven't they, for this? They could maybe set up the pub near the shrimp shack, so they kind of like set up their own pirate business.
Yeah.
They were decided. These are another cool little thing. These are actually the coconuts, and they are mini figureheads.
They're brilliant,
just done
aren't
in nougat. So I think it's also what they do with the lamps. The lamps are clear mini figureheads. Yeah, I think this is 3 base plates wide, which is absolutely massive,
isn't it?
So I don't know where I'm going to fit it, to be honest, but that's never stopped me buying a set before. So, in fact, under the city table is a half-destroyed Death Star because I had it and then I kind of thought it didn't look that good as a display piece, so I kind of just let it gather too much dust, didn't I? And then just when we moved, it kind of got broken, and then I couldn't be bothered to fix it.
No. When we moved, it didn't get broken because I sat in the car for 2 hours holding it delicately.
You might as well have broken it.
I know.
It's never going back up.
Crazy. Do you want to do anybody?
I thought you could build whilst I saw.
Okay, I'll keep going.
Although that's the most we're going to get out of these live streams. It takes about 20 years to build, doesn't it? We'll still be on bag 1 by the end of the.
Savour it.
Yeah, I've got 5 people now. Oh, there we go. Alyssa's actually. Dom says, "Can he come to your party?" What party? Tell Dom, has he built that train yet? It's also like about 30 seconds time delay. That's what I noticed. Yeah, I find that a lot of people actually. Oh, come to my t-shirt. It's Keith Haring one. I actually decided I thought I'd better change my t-shirt because I've had the same one on for quite a few days. That's the problem with
not going out.
Yeah, you become a slovenly person.
And I just avoid you and sit in the other room.
Yeah, avoid the smell.
Yeah. If I can, if I'm doing it right, I've managed to get you and Bruce in the same room. Yeah, I can go somewhere. Right, where are those?
Can anyone hear that snoring in the background? Because that is actually now the dog asleep. I'm wondering if. Also, if anyone else is building at the moment, whilst watching this, let us know. So, you know that Dog Lover's building their police station. And I'm pretty sure Alyssa's probably making Dom build some Harry Potter that she's found in the basement or something. Can you actually see that on the line? Yeah. Just double checking it was actually there. So yeah, I think we're going to do this like every night at 8 until it's done. So if Steph's the only one building it, we've got a couple of months worth of content here. If I build it, we may have 2. So we'll just have to see.
We're getting used to it. It's been a long day.
I'll start building it once I've put all this in. Actually, been putting stuff in the wrong places.
See, that's what I'm saying.
One thing really weird, the only thing that's different from building it on the live stream, this is pretty much what we do, is bicker whilst building. But the only thing is, we usually have music on, but obviously because of copyright infringement, I can't be listening to my Michael Jackson or your weird pop music. So, actually, we were listening to John Williams last time. which would have been perfect for this. We could listen to Pirates of the Caribbean themes.
Yeah.
I know it's not John Williams, but we were listening to
We did listen to that.
we were listening to motion picture stuff. Have you broken it already?
No, I'll fix it. It's fine.
But yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean would have been very good for this.
It would have been perfect. But
Right, okay, where are you at now? So
that.
it's a bit weird, isn't it, on the doing it from there as well. One of those. And it looks like an ice cream,
Yeah.
a white ice cream.
Are they meant to be ice creams or are they meant to be something else?
I wouldn't have thought so. I think they're supposed to be shells, I would guess. It's a sea.
Yeah, that would be.
I wouldn't have thought a pirate would have dropped his ice cream in.
Well, they might be like, you know, unconventional pirates.
Okay, next. And one.
Oh gosh, no.
I could sing. I don't think anyone wants me to sing.
Don't encourage him.
Plus, actually, it's because my singing's so good that if you put it next to Shazam, is it called, it actually come up with the right name, and so I'll probably get done for copyright infringement. So that's my excuse anyway.
You keep believing.
Yeah.
Can you pass me the other one, Grandpa?
Yeah.
There you go.
So these bits are always the most boring, getting the base plates up, I always think. It's a bit like, although this one looks like from once you've done all this, quite a big chunk of it's done, as in terms of the actual flooring, which you don't often get on these. What else do you have to? I'll put them here.
Oh, that wasn't the first one. Okay.
That?
No, before.
No.
What's that one?
Well, it said to put it in there. And that was from last set, and I bet you would have used it.
Just confusing, aren't you?
Sorry. But yeah, another Lego news. They showed the Mario sets today. What was that yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Was that yesterday? But yeah, I pre-ordered as soon as it went online because you get the it's $49.99 in the UK for the starter pack with Mario, and it looks quite good. It is quite expensive, but I can see what people are saying that it's kind of the same sort of price as the as a Switch game or a Nintendo game. So they kind of, I can see their idea for that, and Mario's quite techy, so I think they've got quite a lot to pay for the little actual LCD screen and stuff in the Mario. But then apparently with Nintendo, I saw that if you buy it on their store, pre-order it, you get a free set, which was the Monty Mold set, which was pretty cool.
On Nintendo.
I keep saying Nintendo, on Lego. Yeah, on the Lego store, sorry, not Nintendo store. Yeah, you get the Monty Mole pack as well, which was looked quite cool. Kind of like a 15 quid sort of set. I think they said valued it at £13, but they always undervalue them, I find, on the sets.
You're a big fan of the Switch anyway, aren't you?
Yes, I've been playing a little bit of Animal Crossing, although I've kind of not been playing it much because I've been doing so many channels on this, so many videos on this, that I haven't had time. I've been pretty much doing my day job and then going straight to doing this, which is why the update tomorrow, I've got a city update tomorrow morning, but it's a little bit muddy in places, so it's a little bit dark because I was filming late at night and trying to get as much light as possible. And sadly, my filming lights are at work, so I kind of just have to use the lights I've got here. So I've been trying to find creative ways to set up lighting.
You're not sussed that out yet, have you?
No, I need to buy some. I just don't want to be buying other stuff from, because there's a lot of people doing deliveries and stuff, so. My R2D2 mug. Yes, I got this from London.
Yeah,
this is an actual
store.
Disney store one. The guy knew. I came in and I was in awe of all the Star Wars stuff there because they have a load of actual props. They have the Darth Vader head.
Yeah, that helmet.
The actual one,
thing, it was fantastic,
and the Stormtrooper. No, well, they're not Stormtroopers, but the First Order troopers. And they had a load of stuff like that. I kind of ran the sword, didn't they?
Yeah.
The lightsaber.
Loads of
But
stuff.
basically, if you bought something, which you bought a Baby Yoda t-shirt, then you got this mug for $3.99. So I was like, yeah, give me that mug. Although to be honest, it's a bit unhealthy because it's like 2 or 3 cups worth of coffee for my morning.
Because you weren't drinking enough coffee already.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been contemplating getting the. They do an official Lego one, which is an actual Lego cup, but to human size, but it's plastic, so I don't think it'd survive very well with hot coffee in it. I don't really drink cold. I suppose I could drink beer in it. That's probably not what it was made for. I'm probably not their target audience there. But
No. You can't pour a beer anyway, can you?
that's very true. Right, you done? And this is it. Right, those are the different coloured ones. I knew there would be one that's slightly different. There you go. And then it is that one.
Yeah.
There should be 2 of those.
Yeah, I picked up the other
Oh,
one.
right, okay. A 1 brick, 2 of these ones. That should be it.
No, put them the wrong way up. Yes, Bruce.
It's getting dark outside now. It is, what, 7:30? 7:30, 20 past 8. Okay, mate. Shh.
Okay, darling. Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's that page done.
Okay, it's the bigger ones now.
Good boy.
That one.
Okay.
I think that's it, isn't it?
Yep.
Pretty simple.
Next one. Oh, it's crap.
Is that one? Oh, over there. Over here. I was going to say it didn't look like the right one. Where the hell is that one as well? No, the one. Oh, is there 3 of those? Put them in. There it is. And you get to use one of your cards now. And that goes there. You can slam it in the middle. Yeah. There, and then 2, 1 there, and that's the middle. It's holding.
Will you read behind me now?
Yeah, he's going to end up getting squished by me in a second when I move to change the camera. Well, the time lapse we've done number 1 because we haven't got that much left now. Why does it keep moving it around? I tell you, it's very weird for orientation. It's that way. Because then that one's going on. Yeah, and then there's 2 ones there.
Only 3. 3 by 2's over there.
That's there. Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another one.
And a rectangle.
There we go, it's starting to build it up now. Which set is that behind my left shoulder? What? That one? I think she means that one. That one. Oh, or do you mean that one? Do you mean the school or do you mean the slave one? You can carry on building whilst I'm sure. She's not going to know now. The school is the hidden side set, which is one that I've built that I haven't done the video for yet. We built that a while ago, and I got a little bit addicted to the app. So
when you say a while ago, wasn't that like Sunday?
yeah, it was a while ago for me because I've built about 3 or 4 different Lego sets since then. Yeah, that's the hidden side one, which uses the app, the hidden side app. It's actually really, really cool.
It's the first hidden side set we've got, isn't it?
Well, technically the shrimp shack is, but I haven't built it
You
yet.
haven't built it, no.
So yeah, that was the first one I built. Yeah, the other one is the UCS Boba Fett Slave 1 ship, which is my favourite Star Wars ship bar my UCF's Millennium Falcon in the corner, which goes Pride of Place. But yeah, the inside stuff's really, really cool. I'm actually quite impressed with it. I wish they did it'd be cool if they did, if you play the game, you can get VIP points that goes towards buying Lego sets. That would be really cool. I'd probably play it even more then. Even if it was just like 5p off or something, I just think it'd be quite a nice incentive.
Like they do the 25 points if you look like.
Yeah, exactly. Like on
their
Facebook or something.
site,
Yeah, I think they should do stuff like that.
And check out their Twitter and things like that. Was it Instagram?
But yeah, the school, seeing as people are on the live stream, so they're probably not going to know everything. I bought the school because I've also bought, behind the school is actually, you can't see it. Behind the school is actually the Clayface Batcave from last year. And it's because I have thoughts of putting the Batcave. So I'm going to do a train tunnel, and I was thinking of putting the Batcave hidden inside the tunnel so you could see it if you open something up. And then to do that, I wanted to have a mansion above the Batcave to insinuate that that would be Bruce Wayne's mansion. But obviously, there aren't many mansions at the moment, and I'm absolutely rubbish at creating mocks from scratch. So I thought I'll get the hidden side school and then maybe turn it into a Bruce Wayne mansion at some point. But for now, I think it'll just be left as a haunted school or something when I put it into the city to start with. But they were my long-term ideas, which is basically what I do. I end up collecting a load of sets and then deciding what to do with them afterwards. And usually I don't do anything with them, and they then get broken up and put into boxes. So by making this city, that should stop that, hopefully, at least at some point. But yeah, that's the reason I started making this channel in the first place, is the fact that I just buy so much Lego, you might as well show everyone else the Lego sets.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well,
I think you can move your mug out of the way. I don't think that's in. Oh, it is in the camera, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. Then you can swipe easy.
it was because I tried to swipe up rather than across. I don't know why. Ooh, dropped it.
I've only got half a day of work tomorrow. So that's all good.
Stop bragging.
So yeah, I think tomorrow the my next Lego City update is up at 8 in the morning. I will schedule it after this one because I'd had this on schedule, so I didn't want to mess it up because I didn't know what I was doing. And then Friday is my minifig series worst to first, which is already up. It's up here. I won't move it. It is the Disney Series 1 minifigs. And I've done my thoughts on those ones. But yeah, I think other than that, we'll probably live stream this until it's done. So we'll probably do an hour each night until it's done.
Yeah.
Maybe Easter weekend we might do a couple more hours.
Yeah.
But you're very early worker, aren't you? So we won't be staying up too long to do it. This.
Nope. Oh.
I don't know what the song is.
I don't even know what you're having.
It's that new gothy band that I was listening to.
Oh.
I wanna be human. That one, whatever that is. Is that it?
No. Yes.
I'm
No.
missing.
That's wrong.
Have I now come in and broken it and done it wrong?
That's wrong.
It's not my fault. I've had to use it. I always have it next to me because I'm usually the one that does something wrong.
Okay.
Yes, okay, thank you.
You need to be told. You need to be educated. Although
Lego, it can be interpreted in many different ways, and if I decide that this ship's going to look slightly different, slightly wonky, then that's fine. Okay? It's only sand anyway. Sand.
Yeah, but you missed out a piece of.
At least I didn't think that was a bloody ice cream in the middle of the ocean. No imagination. I think is that it? That's my problem. Is I always don't look at.
You don't want one of them.
Not there. That's why I need fact, when I did I managed to do the back cave all by myself, and I have a massive bag of pieces left. So I'm pretty sure I haven't built half of it right.
Really?
Yeah, there's a huge bag with it, and
We
I don't
haven't
think they're.
fessed up to that.
I don't
have
think
you?
they're all extras. So yeah, I'll never be Jang bricks. I don't think.
You can tell if you've done it wrong because it's only the little pieces that they give you extras of.
Not necessarily the Batman ones. They give you loads of it. Back stuff.
Oh dear.
More leaves on top of each other? Yes.
No, I see the frog. Okay, there, Mr. Frog. Yeah.
Do you want to put the leaves on? I'll just put them there. Frog, and then brown one. On 2 of these.
You've got to be able to hear the dog now.
I'm just used to it. It's kind of like white noise, to be honest. But it's been quite good since you've been I work from home anyway, and the fact that you now work from home, he's decided that he wants to hang out with you more, which is probably really good for me doing Lego videos at lunchtime and stuff.
Yeah, he's become proper clingy, hasn't he?
Yeah, because he doesn't want to hang out with me anymore.
Whereas he follows me everywhere.
Is that it? I think so.
Mhm.
It's going to be all these annoying things now. Oh, there's 5 of that. You just want all of them?
No, I should too.
Oh, I can do them all because I need them. I think this is basically like the yeah, no, it's this way around. I think this is supposed to be like the under the harbour sort of thing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, they're different.
I think it's there. I'm not going to press it down just because.
No. It's another one, isn't it?
That's why I didn't press it down. It's another thing I'm not very good at is maths.
It's not maths, it's just counting.
It's not maths, it's just counting. Did you hear yourself? And also, that's now wrong because there should be another one. Oh no, I messed that one.
Oh my goodness.
There should be another one.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't even count the top either. There should be another one. There it is.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so we're almost done bag 1 by the looks of it. 2 of those. Should there and there. Been live for 32 minutes.
Oh wow.
Feels like hell.
Cheeky.
Is that it?
No. That piece.
Yeah. These are the little. I don't know what they're going to use these for. I think these are actually the coconut trees. But in the assembly square, these in black are used as the coffee table legs.
Yes.
Again, useful information.
You can make a thing.
Oh, thanks. Is this a coconut tree? I think it
Potentially,
is.
because we've got a load of leaves.
I think it is. I think they're now done in recycle. That they're the ones that are done with the what's it called? Environmentally friendly ones. At least the ones for the treehouse are. All the colours are the new, like better for the environment stuff.
Oh, cool.
I thought they'd been doing it for how long? It's the pressure. Is that it? I think so. Well, it's in. You've left me full of complicated stuff now, just to watch me.
Well, you were making fun of me, weren't you?
You know I stutter under pressure. That's why I have to record my videos about 5 times.
To then go back to your first one.
Yeah, usually. Usually for the modular buildings, we have to build them 3 times. No, we don't really.
That's not true.
Right, next page.
Well,
And that's another one. Are you a frog?
yay. Like a little frog.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be used for these.
Mm-hmm.
I had an inkling.
They look really cool.
Oh, you got. Do you want to put the thing? Is it on which colour though? Or is it on all of them?
I think it's,
Oh, it's on the darker ones because you can tell the next ones get higher. Those there. So yeah. So for next week, I've got. If anyone wants to mention, I haven't done my modular build Monday yet. My mini build Monday. I'm not sure which one to do. So this is the ones where they're under £20 sets, and I have on offer. I have a Porsche 911, Ferrari F50, I think it is. I have the ice cream truck. I have the speedboat from last year, the speed with the divers, and I have the Safari Jeep as well. Oh yeah, and I also have the new Speed Racers Audi and the Batmobile. So I've got quite a few, but I'm not sure which one to do. Which one have you actually done there? Yes, so that's what we're doing. We're going to review the set. We're basically, I can't even see what I'm supposed to be doing here. So clipping it to the bottom. Yeah, so we're still doing this video as if we would. So we're still reviewing the set as we building the set as we would usually. So I've got my camera doing the time lapse behind for the builds, and then yeah, I think basically what I'm going to do is we're going to build it, and I'm actually going to look at it a little bit more and take a bit of time before I review it to see what we actually think of it. But the review will probably be up on next Wednesday, because we usually do the modular builds on Wednesday. And seeing as we I can't talk and think. Yeah, seeing as we there's two of those anyway. It says ×2. Yeah, so seeing as we haven't got any modular buildings left to review, we'll probably put the review of this up on the Wednesday. So yeah. I've done it completely wrong.
Sorry.
They're a bit flimsy actually. I'm guessing that is. Yeah. Just leave it as it is. It was fine. Go on, do the next one. I think it'll just go on there. If I look at the next page. Yeah. It's probably all going to fall apart when I put the ship on anyway. So.
Yeah.
Which ones? What colour was it?
3 on the dark.
Cool. But yeah, like I said earlier, the coconuts we're putting on are actually mini figureheads, which is quite funny. I do remember you, yes. Well, I think I do. I've had a lot of people that are usually all the giving me the same good ideas. So all the guys with the suggestions, I try and get back to everyone I can in the comment section, and if they're good, then I definitely do whatever you recommended, because I'm not that good at mocks and things like that. In fact, no, I think this is right there. I'm gonna.
You're gonna look at that now and check.
No, I'm not. I don't know who it is. I can't quite tell the figure. Oh, cheers, man. Really appreciate that. I think it's is that a Minecraft avatar that you've got by the looks of it? I really can't tell with this live streaming thing. It's really small, isn't it, on the screen? Is that it? I think it's taken us longer to do these coconut trees than it has, or palm trees, is that actually? That's what's happening to me, see? Than the rest of the build. It's because it's basically trying to put 3 things onto 4, so they're not quite spaced out correctly.
I think that's a yes to your Minecraft.
And then there's that daily brick as well.
They actually look quite good, don't they?
They look good. It's quite an effective idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it actually looks like we've done something with our half an hour we've been doing it now.
This is slower than normal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's because of trying to do other things as well. You haven't organised the light bluish grey for me. I did all the other colours. You know I'm colourblind. Yeah. Oh, I know what this is. I can tell this from the video. This was the weird, the little like Inca thing, like the little statue that they had buried in there. That's wrong.
And if you're telling me to sort the light bluish grey bricks, why does your colour blindness matter? They're all the same colour.
Because I could tell these are light bluish grey because they're the only ones left.
Yeah, but sourcing them doesn't matter.
That's
for
true,
colour because they're all the same. They're all light bluish grey.
Have I done that right? Yeah, I think so.
Probably not.
It looks kind of right. And then I think this is his head. His head thing. I'll build this and then I'll look at the comments. So if I'm ignoring people, it's because I can't do one thing at a time. Never mind 2 things at a time. Nope, that's wrong. That's right. I also feel like I've got to show my master builder skills and do this really fast, but
because you've been making fun of me so much.
Yeah, because I've been insulting you on this live stream, and I feel like I've got to do things faster.
It's hard. You feel under pressure.
Yeah, you definitely do. What's that bottom? Oh, is that to go on that?
Goes on the
back of it.
Yeah.
Which way round then? Like that? I think so, and then that clip on, won't it? Oh, it's got a funky headwear.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think you just put. I think it's pretty easy to put them on and then put them on. There you go. You can put them on now. Done the.
Yeah, I haven't done everything.
He's gone. Oh well.
Well.
So Daily Brick's asking. This is probably one that you might answer, but should he get Pirates of Barracuda Bay or the bookshop? Well, from what I've done at the moment, I'm not too sure. This is actually this is a bit fiddly, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. But I do really like the bookshop. But if you watch the full review, I did say it was my 4th favourite. And I know because I've been watching the Daily Brick stuff, he has quite a few modular buildings. So he's got some of the older ones that are really good. So, yeah, I was slightly disappointed with the bookshop. It's not quite as big as the others. It just doesn't feel as big.
I think it depends what you're like into and that, doesn't it? Like this is
really cool.
Quite imaginative, and
I suppose if you're going to have a city that has like stormtroopers and Batman, and you don't really care about realism, then yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like
if you want something that's much more realistic and lifelike, like the bookshop's much more like that.
I think the bookshop might have gone too far there because I find it quite boring. Where the hell does that go? Have you done this page? No. Yeah,
you look for the red lines.
I found the bookshop quite boring in terms of like what you actually. It's like an old couple next door, and
it's a nice set. It is a really nice set. Some nice things in there. Like the stairs are really
right. Before we end, they are spare pieces. Yeah, there's quite a few spare pieces.
Yeah, but if you look, look, every single one is a different piece.
What, like that one? Or have I built one of these? See, that's why you need to double check. The palm trees are
yeah, because you had 2 of these.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was checking.
So, if you built it right, you only have 1 of each type of piece.
Yes, okay. So, out of the cool things that are left, there is a little sword and one of the mustache pieces. This is pretty cool because the guy has the mustache on. So that's quite cool extras. And there's also one of those horns, which I wouldn't know what you would use it for, but I'm sure someone will come up with something creative. So yeah. And
some flowers in different colours.
So that is, do you want to show them that whilst I sort out the time lapse on the thing? No. That's alright, mate, I'm not going anywhere.
So this is where we've got to so far. I'm really not good at this because Chris always does it. We've got a crab down there, as you can see. I've no idea what this is yet. We'll find out. We'll get there. Some flowers over here. glancing over to see that I'm actually holding it up somewhere you can see. There is a frog who's just getting some shade from the palm trees. Oh, and from that angle you can see the coconuts as well under the palm trees.
I think it's these that go in there.
And we've got the nice golden crab here, which I quite like. And the
Statues.
is it like an Inca statue?
I think it's supposed to be, yeah.
Aztec.
I reckon if you look it up, it's probably in reference to one of the old sets or something, because I know there's some references, but I don't know, to be honest. But it's pretty cool. It looks like they're supposed to, like, they've crash landed on a desert island that used to belong to this tribe, probably, and they've taken over.
Yeah.
So, right, let's get on. We might as well do bag 2, haven't we?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, I'll start the, you got the scissors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Start
the time lapse.
Yeah.
So, answering Daily Brick again when he's going on about cookie cutter. So basically, that's pretty similar to what I'm doing at the moment, I suppose, with the cookie cutter city. Again, it probably just depends how wacky you want to get. I'm going to put this in my city, in my water area. But yeah, to be honest, looking at the prices of like all the modular buildings, I think they're worth buying whilst they're available anyway, because they all seem to go up in price.
Yeah.
So you're not going to lose out if you can afford to buy them. You're not going to lose out on anything. And if anything, if you find you don't like it after a couple of years, you'll probably sell it for more money than it was anyway. And then, but if you only had the money for one, I think the idea sets don't tend to stay on Lego as long. Whereas I think the bookshop will probably be on for a couple of years yet until it goes.
Yeah, because they've got 4 years worth of
yeah,
modulars on
but I don't know about Assembly Squares just because it's 10-year anniversary.
Might be, but even if
But
you
they
just
have
count
got-
that, they've got 3 years of them. haven't
They have got garage, corner garage. Sorry, I was diner, garage, and bookshop. So yeah, there's at least 3 years there. So you do have a couple of years still for the bookshop if you wanted this, because I don't know how long this would be available. And I had a look this morning, and it's already a month behind for back orders. So yeah,
What's that not?
it's not open. I think there's 4 in there.
Oh, sorry, mate.
You don't decapitate the dog with the scissors.
Safety scissors. It was by a cotton.
So that is that way. Is it that way? Yeah. One, two, three. I've got to count again now. I should count the bigger things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How does count helps it be bigger help?
Yeah, I've been doing that all day with the uploading videos. It definitely puts a strain on the laptop.
What's that?
The laptop going crazy with the fans and stuff.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I think that's right, but don't count me on it. And then that. I'll sort out all the pieces. It doesn't look like there's as many pieces in this build. This bag here. Got another one of those coloured parrots. They're,
Is that a third?
yeah, I believe it is, yeah. But I can't remember what the other 2 were in. One was in the vet for the corner garage.
And one was in the flower studio in the.
Oh yes, it's in the
Assembly Square.
Assembly Square flat. I think that's the first time it was used with that kind of moulding. Was the Assembly Square one.
Goes there.
Yeah, I turned it around, so it should be right. Get these old brown barrels. I remember these as a kid. Just don't. I wish they put a monkey in this set. Do you ever remember the weird Lego monkeys? They were so cool. I'll have to show you a picture later. They're just so weird looking. They don't look like monkeys, but I wanted one just
Do you
because
want
it's.
to put your barrels on?
Well, there's one. I'll put it on. There's the other one. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm old enough to remember the Pirates the first time round. But I never owned any of the big pirate ships. They were quite expensive when we were younger. The big, I mean, they're very expensive now.
Yeah, but now we have jobs.
Yeah, it's just the fact that now I'm lucky enough to be able to afford them. So. Yeah, I think if people still had those old sets, they're probably worth an absolute fortune now.
Yeah.
The original ones. What was my first Lego set? I have no idea.
Me neither.
I don't know. I actually, right, this is a truth bomb right here. I was big into Playmobil as a child and not that into Lego because, as you can tell, I'm not very good at building. So Playmobil was a lot easier. And I remember having the Playmobil Circus and the Playmobil Pirate Ship and Treasure Island. But my first Lego set was probably a fire station, I would have thought, but I don't have a clue what the numbers were. And then I got really big into collecting in like the late 90s, 99, when Star Wars got first licensed. But I don't own any. I got rid of all those sets. They've gone. I played with them and just they probably went in the attic or in the bin, or Mum sold them at Car Boot, so I don't have any of them left. But I think it was probably about 2014, was it, when I started getting massively back into the Star Wars ones and filling up your flat with Death Stars and Jabba's palaces and sail barges and yeah. So this has probably been a collection of 6 years of stuff that I've kept. I've even got rid of some of them. I sadly got rid of the Star Wars Hoth base, which actually had I can't remember what it's called. The snow. Well, that's not good. The snow beast in it. But I have still got my Rancor still there. What you after? A 2x1. Done 2 there. Where have you done the 2 on that? Wait, go back.
Yeah, we're right. I know the same.
Yeah, but you've also used something on here. Look, you've put an added 1 on here.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where you put it. Right, 1 each now. You've gone wrong, I've gone wrong. It's acceptable.
Not that we keep score or anything.
Hello, is it Cav Bricks or yeah, I think so. Hey dude, you alright? Dog Love's going to find 1x1 plates. God, I've been trying to organise my Lego from bits I've broken up. It's a nightmare. We're trying to do mock stuff. I don't have the pieces, and obviously I can't brick link order. So I've been trying to find other stuff to use, but then I end up just breaking up sets that I really regret breaking. Oh, God. Our dog is now in a sleep coma. He'll be asleep now until tomorrow morning at about 6. I think frantically want his dinner or his breakfast.
As long as he doesn't get up at 2:45 again, I'm happy.
I think I did that the right way around. And you get the parrot as well. That's for the parrot. I'll do 3 of those.
And you need them.
Are they just all yellow?
Yeah, but you haven't put the little arms on there.
Yeah, okay, I can do that in a second. What's interesting is a lot of these guys are people that are just as small channels as us, which is quite cool. I really like the Lego community. A lot of people getting together that are all small YouTubers trying to help each other out. I think it's really, really nice. Oh, that's why those arms are for the actual. Now I get it. It's to put the flowers on. So you do need to do it. Where's the other one? There we go. Who's that?
slack.
Right. Work as usual. I think they just go on. I don't know how the.
Well, you turned it over, didn't you?
No, I don't know how the other one. I think the other one just
Goes
clips on the black.
Yeah.
But the other one. I think it's just like that. Oh, that goes over. Makes sense. There you go. So it's all, is it all of these? 5D. That's the, there's only 2. Across from the crowd. I think it's there, but you'll need to double check because you know where maths is really. And there.
Well, I'm changing your spot, mate.
And I think that's right. Is that right? In that one?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. We'll find out later if they.
When it doesn't match, we can work it out.
Is that just there? It doesn't seem to go on properly. If we just go on to. See, this is where I think I made a mistake.
I don't think so. It looks.
I think it's there and then there. There you go. Is that right? Yeah. Cool. Cool. You're knackered. We'll probably end after this one if you're tired.
I've got to get up to do some work.
Yeah, in the morning.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm going to do this every night at 8, and tomorrow is our last day at work, so we'll probably go on a bit later tomorrow night. And we won't do any. I won't touch it, so we won't do any outside of the stream.
You will resist it.
I'll try. But we've still got a little bit left yet, anyway. I can't remember if I put the time lapse on, so we might miss a time lapse. I think I did. Yeah. You know what I'm like. It's like when you leave. Yeah. Have I locked the door and all that kind of stuff.
We're both really bad for that, aren't we?
It's because I once did leave the door open and went. Oh, are you doing that?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
It's like I once break off the car.
Is it there? Yeah. Interestingly, with this set, I tried to use the what's it called?
QR code.
Lego Life, is it called? The app.
Yeah, the QR code.
Yeah, to use that. And apparently this set doesn't exist. Just go back a second. There's definitely nothing that supports that. So is it like that?
Yeah.
Just double checking because I had leaves that side and there was nothing. Yeah. There we go. This is all the little bitty things now. Oh, well, yeah, an 8 of these. There's 1. It needs to go on though. But yeah, we actually got up at midnight to order this, didn't we?
Was it killer?
Yeah, just because I wanted it so badly. I wanted it as soon as it came out. That I made you set an alarm to get me up because I don't get up.
You sleep through it.
Cheers, buddy. Sorry, it's just saying. Yeah, I mean, this week especially, like the amount of subscribers I've gained in like a week from doing my city update is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Every time I go on, there's been a couple more. So yeah, thanks all you guys for actually supporting me. It's amazing. So, but yeah, I'm hoping it won't be too long till I get 100 subscribers. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. I might end up going into debt at this rate, buying so much Lego sets. But I'm not doing too bad, to be honest. But it does get very addictive when you start reviewing. But we do have quite a few sets still to review, so
you probably
that's all good. I do.
No, you need
that's
something
wrong.
in between.
Yeah, I know. I was doing it while I was talking. But yeah, I was so surprised how many people were interested in in the city. I wasn't even sure whether to do it or not, was I, at first? I was like,
No.
shall I do a city? Shall I not do a city? Because there's so many incredible people out there. Like, you look at Jang Bricks, and obviously he's got millions of subscribers, but like his city's his room is bigger than my house for his Lego city. So we obviously can never grow a city that big, but we're very lucky to have some room. And I mean, this room can kind of grow depending on how many people I get subscribing. And we can dedicate rooms. Well, this room to Lego. It's basically dedicated already. So yeah. Oh, cheers, Lego Ski. That's awesome. Actually binge my videos.
Oh, wow.
What kind of modular building would you like to see next year? Oh, that is interesting.
That's a good question.
So earlier on in the channel, we were talking to Dog Lover. I don't know if she's still on or not. I don't know what the they, yes, that one. And they were saying that they were building was it a police station modular building? That would be really cool. I would like to see like a hospital one. I know we've had a fire station in the past, so yeah, I think a fire station they won't do again. I would like a hotel, to be honest, because the first one was a hotel, and yeah, we never got to get that set. So I don't know, to be honest. That's a really I feel boring by saying like fire station or police station. We probably can't say hospital at the moment because with coronavirus and stuff. I don't know.
Well, I don't know, because it could be quite a nice tribute, couldn't it?
I suppose so. Yeah. Is
Like
that cage done?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
When you think of like how much they're doing and how fantastic it is,
Well, I suppose
it could be a really nice tribute. Yeah.
Maybe if they did a Super Mario one, that would be cool. A real Bowser's Castle.
I feel like that's not very Lego City, is it?
But yeah, I don't know. I'm going to think about that. Thing is, I know if they build it, and I say, and then it's rubbish, I feel like I'm like.
Yeah. How about you guys? What?
Yeah.
What you like to
yeah,
see?
that's very true. Daily Brick said he'd love a modular police station, so that I'm not the only one who'd like a modular police station. I think the reason I don't think they'll do a police station is because they do so many Lego City police stations, and they have a series on police. There's so many.
Yeah.
That I think people will feel like, oh, not another police station. But I think it'd be really cool to have a proper like retro one, like like the period that their modular buildings are set in. I think that would be really cool.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What was that one? Arcade. Yes, arcade would be amazing. In fact, I originally bought the arcade pods literally for the other side of their head, which they have like what looks like a VR headset on.
Yeah.
So I said to you how cool that would be in an arcade if I ever get to build my arcade that I wanted to do. Because mine's going to be set very much on Britain. I was thinking more like a pier. There's like Llandudno was a place I used to go as a kid, and they had loads of proper retro arcades, penny machines, Time Crisis 2, amazing, Police 24/7, and yeah, I wanted to do something like that in like remembrance of that. So I've been looking. Robin Hood Bricks, I'm sure you guys watch his stuff, and he did an arcade recently, and it was like literally that week I was thinking about doing an arcade, and then he did one, didn't he?
I swear he can read your mind.
Yeah, he did the same with a fish and chip shop. I've actually got a fish and chip shop that I decided not to do much videoing on at the moment because I felt like I was copying him, even though I'd done it a couple of weeks ago and not put it on the channel. But yeah, his arcade was quite cool though. It's a bit small. I would have preferred a bigger. I want to do a bigger arcade, but I don't have the room, so I kind of get why you would do a smaller one.
Yeah.
But yeah, an arcade would be absolutely awesome. Ice cream parlour arcade. That'd be pretty cool as well. I hadn't realised Jang Bricks has done that. I might have to search for that. That would be pretty cool. I've seen there was a mini modular that I think it's called Small Brick City did, which had an ice cream area. That was quite a nice one. But what I don't like about his builds is because he does them small, and I get why he does it, but I kind of feel like every room should have proper stairs, not like a ladder. You're not gonna go up to a ladder to eat an ice cream, are you? It's just not feasible. So I know that Lego City stuff isn't completely like for instance, you have to go for the vets in the corner garage. You have to go through the garage, but at least they try.
Yeah, but I mean, can you imagine taking Bruce through a garage where they're doing lots of loud work to go to the vets?
Oh, I wouldn't sit still in that vet, would he? To be honest, he wouldn't sit still with that goldfish tank and the parrot. There's a parrot in there as well. So
What's that one?
the modified ones for these. There you go. Someone's mentioned that they can see the. I already had someone talking about that earlier as well. Sees plate and a half and modularize that. So yeah, so that's what I was saying for earlier on. I've actually bought that, and I've also bought the Clayface's Bat Cave, and it's because I have thoughts of I'm doing a train with a tunnel for my Lego City, and I wanted to have a little Easter egg where you could open the cave and Batman's there in his, with all his computers and stuff. And so I wanted to have a mansion above that, but like more of a facade, so it's not a full building because I haven't got the space, but to kind of have the element that would be Bruce Wayne's building. And I just saw that house, and it was Debenhams, wasn't it? It had a really cheap 30% off because they're kind of like going bankrupt. So I bought it on that, thinking I might convert it at some point. But that was my first major Hidden Side set, and I actually quite like the app. It's quite cool.
Yeah, you were really impressed with
Yeah,
that,
I thought it was really clever how they did it. Because I thought it was like hidden brick technology, but obviously it must be based on colour and AR. But yeah, it's really, really clever. So I'm quite enjoying it as it is at the moment.
Aside the elastic bands, which make things spring out on you.
You guys planning on buying any past retired modular buildings? Oh, so yes. I've been looking on Bricklink. Some of them are really, really expensive, but some of them aren't too bad. And yeah, I really like the detective's office that we haven't got. The detective's office is really cool because I like the pool area, and I had thoughts of maybe like having a biker gang outside the pool area. So I quite liked, well, not pool out, it's a snooker hall, but it says pool on the side. I really like that one. I love the shopping arcade one. I can't remember what that one's called. And I love the Chinese theatre one as well. That's really cool. I know the insides of the theatre aren't that good, but I just love the outside with the 3D sign and stuff. And my friend lives in Hollywood, so it's quite a cool thoughts to him.
Been there,
yeah, well, a lot. I've been quite a lot of times. So yeah, but yeah, I'm not sure. We've basically bought all the big sets now, so we can only buy all the sets. So yeah, I reckon so. You have to convince her. But yeah.
You're working on it.
Yeah. But the next big set we've got coming, but it's on back order, is the Treehouse.
Yeah.
Because I haven't bought any ideas before, and then when this came out, I was like, that's really cool. And in fact, no, I bought the Treehouse the week before, hadn't I? But it's just been on back order. And I wasn't too sure with the Treehouse because it's not quite a modular building size, but I just really liked the look of it. It looks really cool. So we pulled the trigger and got that one as well. So yeah.
Spending too much money.
Definitely. Treehouse is an amazing build. That's good because it looks really fun. Yeah, it does look really fun, the Treehouse. And I'm not sure whether to do autumn leaves or the green leaves. So maybe I should do that in the comments of whether people should do that. Maybe when I do this, when I do the official review of this set on Wednesday, I'll put a poll at the top for the Treehouse because that'll be the next big one we do. What coloured trees? Well, to be honest, we could do that as a live stream as well. The Treehouse when we get it. It depends when we get it because it's. I know that Lego are under a lot of pressure at the moment with what's happening in the world. So that's a very first world problem of us waiting for our Treehouse. So but yeah, I think we will live stream it when we get it, which will be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, and awesome clips. Hey Guy, you alright? And so I'm really struggling with reading this. Sorry. Basically, I do have better equipment than this, but it's at the office, and so I'm just using what we have on offer at the moment. So yeah, hopefully the audio and everything's okay and the quality is okay. But are we going to get any Marvel Lego sets? So I love Marvel. We've got all the films. So Probably yes. I was actually looking at, talking of older sets, I was looking at the old Doctor Strange's, I can't remember the set, what it's called now, but I've seen loads of people doing really cool mocks of that, and I thought that would look really cool. And I've seen a lot of people doing,
I like that film as well.
yeah, Peter Parker's apartment's pretty cool as well. I've seen people doing mocks of that as well, which is really, really cool. But yeah, I think we will do Marvel sets. I just haven't seen any that I particularly like at the moment.
Yeah.
I saw the new one for what's she called? God, my Wonder Woman. God, my mind went then. I saw the new one, the new satellite. I know it's not Marvel. I'm aware. But yeah, that looks really cool. And it looks very Star Warsy. So I was kind of tempted by it just to maybe convert it. But I haven't seen any of the new Marvel sets that are coming out this year. So if there's any big ones like Avengers Tower and stuff, I would probably get something like that. But the smaller sets, I don't collect Marvel figures because I mean, they're all my Star Wars ones, and that's not all of them. They're just the ones I put in order. I have about 200 or 300 Star Wars minifigures because they're all in the vehicles and the Millennium Falcon and stuff. So Star Wars is my big one, and then I started collecting the minifigure series, and it just kind of went off. Yeah, it went out of control. I only started collecting the minifigures start of this year. Wasn't it? The start of this year, and then been basically hunting on eBay most weeks to try and get them all. So, but yeah, I think that is literally. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there is one more, which is the same. I really want the Disney Castle and the Disney train and train station. Okay, so if you're interestingly, again, I'm actually doing on Friday is the Disney Series 1 minifigure collection. My worst affair. So if you want to watch that, it's actually on the wall up there, but it's out of reach, and I don't want to move the camera just in case I knock it over. So yeah, that one's a cool one. But in terms of the Disney sets, they are awesome, but I can't afford the size of them, and I can only have one train track on my city, so I didn't want to have too many trains. But I did buy the Disney train station on its own without any of the minifigures, so I'm going to use that as a train station for my city. So yeah, I probably will do that as a city update, building that one as a time lapse and a mini review of just the station before I then un-Disney it. But yeah, if you wanted to see that, that's going to be on the channel at some point. Again, that was from an eBay seller, so when it'll come or whether it'll come is two separate things. But yeah, so Alyssa's Get the Harry Potter Castle. I didn't even know. Are you still on, Alyssa? You shouldn't be watching this time. You got early in the morning. Is there? Are you going to be getting the 501st set? Yes, obviously. Who isn't going to be getting the 501st set? To be honest, it's going to be how many of the 501st set am I going to get? It's not an expensive set. That's like jargon to her. Yes, in fact, I've got the Kashyyyk one up there.
It's a Star Wars reference.
Yes. Yeah, but it's to the clone troopers from the series.
Isn't it? Isn't that the stormtrooper people?
It is the 501st Garrison. That's a separate thing. But yes, it's reference to that. But yeah, I've got a load of the clone troopers. I never collect trooper armies because I just never have. I've usually just got one of each. So I'll probably just get one of the 501st battle packs. But there's some really cool stuff. I've got the old bark speeder, which I actually broke down to use for the for tomorrow's build, because that's what the little white things are from. Was from my bark speeder, from the old one. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting at least one of them. And they're only £30, not too expensive. But anyway, so we have finished bag 2, and I think that's where we're going to leave it, isn't it? So that's bag 2. We got a parrot on in the corner, and I'm guessing that's half the size, because I'm pretty sure this is 3 base plates long. So I think this is just the front.
Depends how it separates, because it's.
Well, there's a load of the what?
Oh, there's loads.
Yeah. So, but I'm hoping it was only this big, to be honest, because then it'd fit nicer into my city. But yeah, thanks everyone for being out. It's really awesome. We've got 6 likes and 8 people are on right now, which is really cool. Yeah. The fact that I did this just for a test is really, really cool. And like I said, thanks for all the new subscribers. It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Basically, I did this because, I just like building Lego as a 33-year-old man. I do enjoy Lego, probably too much. But yeah, I just wanted to share my love of it. So I thought we'd try and do this. And seeing as we just sit here and talk to each other, at least we kind of get other people involved in the conversation. But yeah, we'll be doing this again tomorrow at 8. And 8 at night, and 8 in the morning tomorrow is my city update 2. So I've changed it a little bit. I've tried to make it a bit cooler. Let me know what you think. And please like and subscribe to that one, because my last one is the one that's had the most views on the channel by far. And I think the reason why most people are subscribing to the channel. But sadly, due to lack of space and everything, I can't just dedicate the channel to just that Lego city. So I'm trying to make more of the videos, what I'm reviewing, to put in the city, mocking it, all that kind of stuff. And with Bricklink and Bricks and Pieces not up at the moment, it's really hard to get pieces to kind of modify what I wanted to do. Yeah. And I don't have a very good memory, so I forget all the stuff I want to do as well. So,
I have told him to write things down and capture notes. He says that's not fun.
Not going to happen. It's creativity. It's ruining my creativity doing that.
By forgetting things.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. And like I said, we'll do this again tomorrow. And we'll catch you in the next one. I keep doing that, so my auto ending.
Oh, with me going, see you soon.
Yeah. Anyway, peace out. Bye.
Bye.